Have you ever wondered what's next in your career after the project manager's role? There's one role that pays on average 15% more, but also has a much higher earning potential. So, in this video I'll explain what this role is, whether you have what it takes to get it, and why it's better than your current PM role. But first, let me explain the main difference between this role and project management. You lead one or several small projects when you start as a junior project manager. Then you get more projects or more complex projects when you become a mid-level PM. Next, you have proven your skills and knowledge, you work with a predictable success rate, and you become a senior project manager. At this stage, you may run a big and critical project, or you may lead multiple projects for several clients. But the critical thing is that you always run projects of the same nature. For example, all these projects are software development. But now, imagine a different scenario. You have one or two software development projects. Additionally, you have infrastructure and data transformation projects. And maybe on top of that, you have a project related to the legal aspects of the service you develop. So now you have projects of different nature. But a critical difference here is that all these projects work towards shared deliverables, or even the one final product. Big companies like Google, Amazon, and Meta realize that project management is not enough in such cases. There should be someone who will drive multiple work streams to one goal. That's where the new role comes into play. It's called Program Manager or Technical Program Manager. Now, you're watching this video and wondering what's so special about program management, why it's different from project management, and what's more important, should you become a program manager? So, the main difference is the amount of control you have over the projects in your program. Let me explain it. In some cases, you may have direct control over some projects. For example, you'll be a typical project manager or a scrum master for these projects. However, all other projects in the program have their own project managers. Now you need to ensure that you don't block their work and they don't impose risks on your progress. In a more complex program, you won't have direct control over any team. By the way, not all teams in the program will even follow a project management approach. That's because you may need to work with operational departments, working groups that support business activities, or project teams with the required knowledge and skills. However, those project teams are not a part of your program. So there is a lot of theory about program management, but in the real world, it all boils down to driving a group of projects to a common goal, while you don't always have control over the project teams in your program. That's why there are several skills that you as a project manager need to bring to the next level before you can become a program manager. First of all, you can see that you need to work with project managers and other leaders. That's why you often need to gain support of their bosses, which means you need advanced skills in stakeholder management. So, have you ever wondered how to systemize your knowledge in stakeholder management? If you struggle with this skill set, I've got you covered. Get my stakeholder management plan template. It's a great starting point to level up your skills. The link is in the description. The next critical skill is problem solving. As a program manager, you need to identify problems from different domains, but likewise, you must resolve these problems with the whole program in mind. So it often means you must balance all projects' needs rather than selecting an optimal solution for one project. Also, you need expert knowledge in risk management. Again, you cannot allow situations where one project is blocked because of another one. At the same time, you need to operate with the risks from all projects in the program, and you need proper skills to roll the risk up to the program level. Again, I have a proven project risk management plan template for you. Feel free to use it on your projects to improve your skills. There's one more critical skill you need to become a program manager. I'll reveal it in just a minute, because I almost hear you asking why you should spend time and effort to get this new role. Is it even better than being a project manager? First, you have a much more significant impact in the program manager role. You can manage programs that change the world. Second, the maximum salary or salary ceiling is much higher. Third, it opens up opportunities in big companies like Google, Amazon, and Meta. And fourth, you can transition to a portfolio or account manager or even an executive role from a program manager role. So if you want me to create an in-depth video on how to become a program manager from a project manager, please pause the video now and say it in the comments below. If enough people are interested in this topic, I'll gladly share my experience. But now we haven't covered the most challenging part of being a project manager. You see, you will work with managers and team leaders 80% of time. At the same time, you won't be their boss. They will not directly report to you. And in many cases, you will need to build a partnership. So, how does a program manager drive the program to success? And the answer is leadership. That's why you need to watch this video next. You will learn 4 techniques that you need to master before you can qualify as a program manager.